Once we become born again as Christians, is it possible to still sin?
Once you're born again of God, is it possible to sin?
Oh, yes. Just the phrase alone, being born again. If we go back to our own process and our natural birth, once we come into the world, we have to learn how to walk. And before we walk, we are carried. And then after we're carried, we begin to crawl. Then after we crawl, we learn to walk. But even when we learn to walk, we fall, we stumble, we trip, until we master the ability of walking on our own. It's the same process with God. Nobody can serve God the way God requires unless they learn the book of scriptures, which are the lessons of God. In the midst of our learning process, mistakes will be made, failure will take place, but those mistakes, one must be humble enough to correct them. One must be humble enough to admit their failures, so by the grace of God, they can rise.
Have grace for believers as we're all going through a sanctification process. If you like Christian content, be sure to subscribe or follow for more.